a lot of people that do different types of oils. Most of it's mass-produced in large scale, and that's what I had to educate myself on. I learned the difference between processing and, you know, this totally unrefined oil, and I was just blown away. I was like, hey, this stuff goes through, you know, some pretty harsh handling, and they use some means that aren't, you know, as clean as, you know, just us. We don't do anything to it. We just leave the oil in its natural state. We don't do anything but crush the seeds. We clean it to get anything out that's not oil, and then we bottle it. Just glad to find you know, a way to put something out there that's a little cleaner and healthier that we as Americans, I think, just don't think about. We want convenience, we want quick, cheap, fill me up. And, you know, I just like the whole idea of the slow food movement, knowing where your food comes from. It should taste like what it says on the label. I never dreamed I would be passionate about those things, but I am now.
Clay's oils are cold-pressed and unrefined, and everything is done in this small building right here on the farm. So let's get inside and see how the magic happens. We're standing in the oil shop, and Clay, just a couple of minutes ago, started running these sunflower seeds, which are whole, through, what is this called, an extractor?
Screw press.
A screw press, of
That's
course.
one word for it.
And you just were checking the temperature.
Yes.
And why does the temperature matter?
At certain temperatures, the oil begins to break down, and it is detrimental to the flavor, for the, you know, the whole fat profile of the oil. So you don't want to damage the oil in any way. So that's what we try to do by, you know, not getting it very hot, going slow, taking our time. It leaves just a quality difference that you can taste.
How does it actually work? Like, what is it pushing these seeds against to extract this oil?
Well, you have an electric motor to turn the gear head, and then the screw, which is turned by that, pushes the commodity into, we call it a crush plate. It's specifically made out of very, very hard metal, and it has a design in the end that forces the commodity to begin working its way down.
So what was it like the first time you put one of these things through a press? Were you amazed? What did you feel when you kind of like did that for the first time?
Pretty disappointed because I couldn't get it to work. Matter of fact, I wasn't sure how to turn it on.
Really?
Yeah. There's no instructions with it.
How long did it take you to get to the point where you knew what you were actually doing?
I still don't know what I'm doing.
Clay, I don't think he's going to brag upon himself, but out in his office, there are entire walls full of awards that you have won and places that you've gone, photos of your family with Palace Waters, Good Food Awards. I mean, this really has connected with the culinary community in a really interesting way, and you've been able to just meet so many people across the country who are interested in the work that you're doing.
Who knew, right? I mean, I'm one of hundreds and thousands of folks who put their heart and soul into making what they believe in. So connecting with them has been super fun, and it's been an amazing journey. How about a taste of fresh sunflower oil?
It's amazing that this is the result of those gorgeous flowers that we just saw out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's so gentle, and it has really just kind of delicate flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Straight from the field.